A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to my channel, Smart Codings. Once again, I'm back with a new video to give you a complete solutions of the same chapter. So today's topic will be based on user-defined methods. Page number is 311. Predict the following output. Part number 5. So some code snippets will be given in the question. We have to understand the code by thinking the logic. Manually, you have to dry run the code, and we have to predict the output. What might be the output of the small section of code? I mean, the code snippets. So students gets confused sometimes in the exams, thinking the problem they face. I thought of making this video with the complete solutions and explanations to help my students and for beginners who is learning Java or those who want to learn Java, right? So without saying much, let me proceed and let me start quickly. So first question was, give the output, the following functions definitions, and also write what mathematical operations they carry out. So as you can see, students, there is a function defined there that is written over here, test1, having a one parameter int n. Now x value start from 1. There's a loop over here, for loop. If 12 is passed to n, that means starting from 1, it will iterate till go till 12, because 12 is passed to n is said in the question. Now we have to check here if it is completely divisible or not. Modulus 0 means the remainder will be 0. If the remainder is 0, that means 12 is divisible by 1 completely. So it will print what? 1. Next, it is x plus plus means the value of x will increase. Now it is 2. 12 modulus 2, it is yes equal to 0. The condition is true. It will print 2. Again, 12 is divisible by 3. Again, in the next iteration, it is divisible by 4. So it will print 1, 2, 3, 4. But when from 4 it becomes 5, 12 is not divisible by 5. Right, so remainder is not 0. Condition is false here. So it will not print 5. Again, x plus plus, it will print 6, because 12 is divisible by 6. Then for the other numbers like 7, 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12 is not divisible. At last, as it was equal to here, it includes 12. So 12 modulus 12 equal to 0. Yes, condition is true. So it print at last 12. So this is the following output of the small snippet. I hope it is clear. If it is not clear, do watch my video multiple times, pause it and watch it again and again, and manually dry run it. In a pen and copy, manually dry run it by these conditions, values, and these conditions. Manually run it and think in a mind. So I hope this will be clear now. So next question is, another function is given in question number 2, test 2, having two parameters. Now 4 and 17 are passed to the function, right? So 4 and 17 not equal to this condition are not true. So where it will go? So I've written the explanation here. First, let me show you in the next slide. It will give the output as an infinite loop, because initial value of a is 4 and 7, b is 17 as given in the question, and a is as a and b are not equal condition, while a are not equal to b, while loop condition is true here, first iteration starts. A is less than b, so if condition is false, because as you can see, a is less than b, a was 4 and b was 17, so this condition is false. It will go to the else part over here, right? So in else part, what it will do? See here, students. So the condition is false. A equal to b minus a is executed. That is the else part executed. B was 17 and a was 4. 17 minus 4 is 13. The value of a becomes 13 now. Now again, the condition of while loop is true, so second iteration starts. So now new value of a is what? 13. Okay, new value of a was here 13. So let's go to the previous slide. A is now 13 here in this because this was executed. Now what happens here is, again this will be checked. B was what? B was 17. B was 17. So again 13 not equal to 17, condition true. Again it will be checked here. 13 greater than 17, false. Again it will go here in else part. In else part, what you will do? This one. This time A becomes 17 minus 13, that is equal to 4. So like this it will continue oscillating the value between 13 and 4, resulting in infinite loop. I hope this is clear, because what happens here is this condition is always true. So this becomes false. So it will iterate in this only. It will go to the else part and it will iterate the value between 13 and this 4. Hence it is infinite loop. I hope this is clear, students. Only solution to understand it in a better way to watch this video, because I'm explaining each steps in English. And still, if you have doubts, do comment it in the YouTube comment sections, and manually try to dry run this code in your computer copy or in a copy, so that it is the only solutions at last, final ultimate solutions to get the proper result of these small snippets. So without wasting without saying much or without wasting my time much, I'll proceed to the next question over here. That is question number 3. There is a function called test3, which is having a one parameter char c of character type. Now what is basically it is doing over here in the output statement, it is converting into integer type. The explicit casting is performed over here. So if m is passed to c, what happens here is the function prints the ASCII code of its argument, right? When m is passed to this function, its ASCII code, which is 109, which is 109 gets printed as the output. So when m is passed to c, the ASCII code of this m is being printed, and as you can see, students, it will cast it to integer type, because as you can see, this one forcefully casting, the explicit casting is done here, written over here, because, and that's why it is printing the integer type numbers, that is 109. I hope this is clear. Do check the code once again. If any doubt, just comment me in the YouTube comment section. If this video is really useful for you, kindly like it, subscribe it, share it, and watch it. Students, I request you to watch this video completely. Full video you should watch, so that all your doubts, explanations will be cleared. Okay, so ASCII value when is 109, this is being passed to here in this function, in this C, and again this will be, if it is passed to this C, so it will be again converted to integer type, because it is done explicit casting. Okay, suppose if I pass m in this code, suppose in this function, suppose if m is passed to this C, what happens? You go inside the method body, then it will be the ASCII value of m is 109. 109 will be converted to integer, and it will print 109 as output, because it is explicit casting done over here. I hope this is clear. Let us move to the next question. That is question number 4. Why test for? There are two parameters of string type, x and y. Two strings are there basically. Now we are using a string function, which I have not taught you. We will be teaching you in detail in string chapter. I think that is chapter number 4, I think, string. So the main concept here is I'll be telling you, if x dot compared to function checks here greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then first string is greater. String x is greater always. If it is less than 0, then string y is greater. If it is equal to 0, both the strings are identical. In this case, it is greater than 0, so x will be greater. So what is next? Let us see. If Amit and Aman are passed to the function, okay, we are passing two string up in capital letter. See, A and M both are same. The only difference starts from I and A here. In Amit it is I, and In Aman it is A here. Third alphabet, the difference starts. So output is Amit. Now question is why. The first difference of characters of Amit and Aman are I and A, as I've said just now, respectively. So output of Amit dot compared to Aman will be the ASCII code difference. ASCII code of I minus ASCII code of A, because first string is greater or bigger. So ASCII code of I is 73, ASCII code of A is 65. 73 minus 65 is 8. Right. So the if condition is true. Why if condition is true here? See. So this is true. This condition is true. So X will be printed. That is, as you can see here, I have written over in the explanation. The condition if condition is true, so string X will be, which is Amit, gets printed as the output. So keep in mind, students, it checks the differences, lexicographic difference it checks, alphabet wise. So A and A must same over here. The difference starts from I and A. So I value, ASCII value is what, 73, and here Aman A ASCII value is 65. Only difference is 8 over here. Okay, so this string is bigger as we are subtracting from 73 minus 65. So if condition gets true, so it will print Amit as the output. So these were the 4 questions left of this chapter. Students, once again, I am telling you that yes, there are many students who face problems. For them, I have made the channel. Those who want to, those will appear in the board exams next year, or want to learn Java for the beginners also. So for everyone, I have made this channel specifically to make the concepts clear, to give you a complete notes, complete solutions. And really, it motivates me if you comment it, if you like it, if you subscribe it, and it motivates me to make videos like this, to make my dear students to understand the concepts. So let us go to the next slide. Please do like and subscribe. Lecture by Shoikat Banerjee. Thank you, students. I hope you all are safe at home. Thank you. Take care.